Yo, what's up, guys? How you doing, Kraken? Still on the wrong account, buddy. Yo, what's up, Ryan? What's up, Russell? What's up, Zoe? What's up, Thrill? What's up, Burb? It is a bit early, but it's I don't know. I mean, everybody that watches me is like a kid, and they all got off school, so it's kind of fine. Yo, how does there's this new dual stream thing on YouTube, right? Where apparently you can stream in like the shorts form. Does that even work? I turned it on and there's only one stream for me, and my computer hasn't exploded from lag, so I don't think it's working. But anyways, I did buy some bullets. If you guys see, it took a while, but bought a few bullets. Yes, I just need the cobweb on literally any fur, and we're good. No more mule deer, ever. Yo, what's up, bro? Oh, I'm still like checking this stream thing, see if it actually is gonna work. There we go. I think I killed off the wolves. I don't remember if I killed all of them. I think I might have forgotten one. So these guys shouldn't get spooked. Oh, I said that I'm a little early. I was moose hunting, so I'm about 16:41. Usually it's at 17. Where'd he go? My blind, bro. Oh, yeah, he's just hiding. Yo, what's up, Bucks Bullets? How you doing, bro? Yo, what's up, Edits? Yeah, I don't know what I expected trying a frontal angle from that far. We're redoing that. I don't even know why I'm like shooting them with the actual gun. I don't even need a max score mule deer anymore. Yo, what's up, Potato? How you doing, bro? Yeah, I was cleaning out my mule deer lodge and found a 342 point. I think it was like 7-1. So yeah, I don't think I need a max score muley anymore. I'm just gonna 300 them all. What's up, the Hunter 10? How you doing, bro? Oh, yeah, it's not gonna be there now. Cool. Yo, what's up, 6? Yeah, I'm stream a little bit early today. I don't know what I'll stream tomorrow, if it'll be this time or the normal time. Oh god, it's been forever since I did the black bear grind. Bro, probably like 60 or 70. It's been like a month and a half since I did the black bear grind. I feel like I've gotten... I feel like I've gotten close to 50 in December. Maybe I have gotten 50 in December. But like, most of that is because of the boars. Bro, what? I don't think I got 60 in a month. I think I got 50. It's been more like a month and a half since the black bear grind. Maybe longer than that. When was the last time I grinded black bear? It was definitely like the beginning, like maybe the middle of November. Yo, what's up, Vanessa? I'm doing pretty good, Potato. How you doing, man? Maybe I didn't get rid of the wolves. There's no reason they shouldn't be coming in. Thought I got rid of all of them. Maybe I left. No, they're fine. Oh no, I did definitely got rid of them. What's your diamond rate on Mule Deer? What do you get a diamond of? 6. That's not too bad, bro. I mean, you're gonna get jumpers in every grind. That's why like I don't like think people should start grinding really early because they don't know much. Like they don't really know the basics of the game, and it gets very confusing. I think your message cut out, Six. You just said, "Gotta tell you something that I found out," and then I got a diamond of it. YouTube's been really, really poor at posting messages. Oh, that's pretty cool. So you can just like shoot him to the through the water basically. That's sick. All right, Vanessa. That's like that's my most recent combo is that exact one. It's actually not. It's not good, but it's not. I think the pedal puff is probably the best for that rack. Did you ever try to get any more off of Parquet, or did you just get the one? Yeah, I don't know. I have a Milky Way with the Velvet, and it's kind of shit. But the Milky Way is my favorite fur. I would say the Petal Puff is probably my second favorite though. I mean, it definitely could be, right, Anthony? Because don't the respawns say the same lakes on Parque for like Muley and Red Deer? So it's like probably pretty easy to HM the solos. Yeah, I got a lot of Great One Boars edits. JJ, you could be like, you could have something that you missed that's really big on the map, or you just need to get everything to ones on Scotland. I know it takes a while, dude. I spent like 4 or 5 hours shooting down fucking 20 something, like 22 moose today on Leighton with like 15 diamonds and a great one stacked, and it still took me like 4 hours. It can happen sometimes. I think literally all of my shooters but one were a great one or a level 5. Yeah, about the beavers. So I'm assuming you just shoot them like through the water, essentially. That's pretty cool. Yo, what's up, Hunting 31? How you doing, bro? We're getting a lot of fives. Yeah, I don't think I think I took like 5 days off, 6 days off, something like that. Yo, what's up, Wonton? How you doing, bro? I'm missing the Cobweb Enigma fur still. I'll probably do Red Deer after I'm done with Valo. So once I get my Irish Elk Mocha, then I'll probably start to do Red Deer. Yeah. My most recent combo was the Petal Puff with the Corkscrew Rack, which is the last rack that I needed. Yeah. A lot of people do it on Scotland, and they've said really good things about it. It's probably the new best map, but my HM is like really good on Tay. I think I still have like 12 diamonds stacked or something crazy. I was trying to get down the last 3 5s that I got, or that I had. I think I ended up getting, I know I got at least one of them down. Yeah, I feel like Emerald Coast is like, I wouldn't say it's great, but, I mean, it's not bad for Red Deer. It's probably like third or fourth best now. I don't know, I feel like Scotland is definitely the best and Tay second best, and that's between Quattro and Emerald Coast. I feel like they're basically the same. There's like not very many of them, but they kind of just drink all over. Though it is a bonus that they don't really drink along the coast and not much of the river on EC. Yo, what's up, Andreas? And that dude, that's amazing. 274, that's bigger than mine. That's like 100% the Scotland record too. Because it was 269 something, I think, in Pro's Discord, or 268. That's like one of the biggest I think I've ever seen in general. I know they can go to like 280s, can't they? But like it's so rare seeing them. Like 273s are somewhat rare, but like 274 plus are like crazy rare. At least from what I've seen, I don't see too many of them. I do hunting, but it's members only now. It's not bad. It's just annoying specifically for the foxes because they're so tiny. You can't really see them on the river, which is like what most people grind on that map. Because most of it's like pretty crocodile free. There's like the right side is like the only side. There's like a tiny area where the crocodiles are, which is pretty good. I'm not a big fan of the lakes off Emerald Coast though, either, to be fair. I don't really like Emerald Coast in general. It's okay map. I mean, you can start whenever you want. I just don't recommend starting grinding, especially with HM like super early on. Not definitely get burnt out of the game pretty fast. My next run is probably back to Fallow, trying to get the Irish Oak Mocha. Yeah, I was like, I kind of like wish I did my grind for Red Deer, my very first ever great one on Quattro, because they drank during the day. So like you could actually like see them easy. I probably would have had a much easier time getting it. Appreciate that, Vanessa. That's nice. It's a lot of stuff. How big was the mosaic moose? Yo, what's up, Isaac? I'll probably just grind like whitetail as the only great one I grind because there's probably like, well, since the whitetail rack's so weird, there's like some crazy looking ones you can get, and I wouldn't be surprised if you get one that's like straight up so bugged that like one of the antler sides like just doesn't exist. Like I've seen like some really twisty looking ones, dude. Like I feel like you can get one that's got like an antler that's like so bent around that it looks like it's not even there. I think like one of those could be cool. I'll just like react to the video, I guess, on stream. Yo, what's up, Kraken? Dude, I've seen some typicals that are pretty messed up looking too, but yeah, it is usually the blade. One of my blades is pretty wonky, but it's not like super wonky. It's just like one side is like noticeably lower than the other side. It's like annoying wonky. It's not like cool wonky. Russell, I'm gonna keep it real. It was 100% at one time possible, and I know it was possible because a lot of people found them as initial spawns on console, like on PS4 and stuff specifically, which is like really hard to mod. But the last couple years, I've only seen them on PC and on Xbox, which are like most likely modded. I feel like if they were still possible, somebody would get one live. With the amount of people that are grinding great ones now, with HM and with specifically whitetail, so many people grind whitetail, somebody would have got one live by now, or like an actual like like what is the word I'm looking for? Reliable source. I think somebody like that would give one. So I can't answer for sure, but I feel like it might not be possible anymore because even if you go into like modded servers, right, you never see one. Yeah, Kraken, if you got one, you'd be a reliable source, bro. At least to me. Maybe not to other people, but to me you would be. Like the most reliable source would be someone in like PS5 though, because I don't think you can cheat on PS5 like at all. Nice hunting, that's sick. Yeah, most likely. I don't know the respawns on ASCII. I'm assuming they tend to stay on the side of them. At least for me, when I was managing my solos, they tend to stay on the side of the map that I killed them on. But that's that's the most I can say. We found 4 level 4 solo Mule. Yeah, that might have been what was causing the issues. That happened to somebody, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if that one was like legit, but I know somebody that had that, and I'm pretty sure it was legit. They were whitetail. I mean, that couldn't really be that hard of an issue for them to fix. I don't know why they didn't ever fix that. Like the people that had like piebalds and albino whitetails, they got switched to regular ones, and then the opposite, like people had regular ones and they switched. Like that couldn't be that hard to fix. I do edits. Maybe I'm not familiar with who it was. I just know there was somebody that had one that did that, and I was pretty sure they were legit. I swear the guy that I'm thinking of though, like, wasn't English, so I don't know. Maybe it's a different guy. I mean just normal stuff edits. I'm like 20. I don't get a bunch of cool stuff. That's what I'm talking about, Kraken. But also, like, what the fuck is this confirmed to be legit shit, by the way? You can't, like, 100% say anything's, like, legit or modded unless you're literally watching them from, like, behind them. Right? Like, somebody could get something and it's, like, the most obvious legit trophy ever and people would say it's cheated. Or, like, the opposite, right? It's like, you can't really verify that unless you're literally in the room watching them the entire time. Like, I hate when people say shit like that. It's like, obviously, if it comes from, like, somebody that's, well known, it's more likely to be legit, but you still can't 100% verify. Yo, what's up, Mix? How you doing, man? Though somebody could visit my house and watch me grind and they'd still say I cheat, so I guess there's that. So I guess technically nothing can ever be 100%. Ginger, let me read that. Honestly, if you only have a few level 1s, Do these level 1s that you're shooting down, are they at your actual feeders? So they're just at your feeders, just shoot them as you grind, and eventually they'll get smaller. Yeah, that's the guy that I'm thinking about, Kraken. Yo, what's up, Whitetail? Yeah, I don't know tomorrow what time I'll stream. I don't know. I mean, if the streams do better early, I'll do better. I'll do them early, but they probably won't do good early when people go back to school and stuff. Yeah, exactly, Bix. Like, I swear people just suck at the game. It's like anybody that's good pops them like crazy. Oh, nice, Ryan. Hopefully you get some cool initial spawn trophies, bro. Nice, Resin. That's my second favorite, probably my second favorite great one entirely in the game. Coyote drink all over Layton, but there's not too many of them, so they're hard to find. I'm gonna blow up your house if you get a leucistic super rare, Kraken. I'm just saying now. Because I somehow managed to not get a single leucistic before I got all the pheasant plumages. I want one so bad. They look so good. I even redid all my pheasant HM. I took hours redoing my pheasant HM. And then in like 100 kills after I finished my HM, I got 2 great ones and one was the last fur I needed. So I didn't even get to use the better HM for very long. Is it a male though, Kraken? Because the females are different. If it's a male, I'm actually kind of happy for you because that's a rare trophy, but I am slightly salty because it is really cool. Dude, you got 54 this year, Andres? That's crazy, bro. Thanks. You're gonna have like 300 next year, and you just gotta grind the easy ones over and over and over. Okay. I mean, so that's cool, bro. Level 2s for Mule you should keep. If you go for all level 1 Muleys, you'll be here for years, bro. It is probably more realistic getting all level 1 Muleys than level 1 Fallow, because they're actually different. I think I've got the most for Fallow. I think I've got 35 or 36 Fallow. But I'm only grinding the Fallow because I need couple stuff. I might as well go for all the combos. I'm only missing like 4 I'm literally only missing 4 combos now. I might as well go for all of them. Now, level 1 Fallow are just RNG. They're really rare because of that. They're the same exact weight as the minimum size 2s. I'm 99% sure. At least like close enough to where it doesn't matter. Well, the rating doesn't really matter, Mix, but for best results, you want only the small estimate level 2s. I think I have a couple of the bigger ones, but it's not like crazy bad. Just want to make sure you don't have any 3s and like mostly small 2s. Yeah, I mean that's understandable, but you got to remember with herd management, the diamonds aren't really the same. So like a diamond for you is like super rare, right? But for me, it's like it's basically just a silver. And that's the thing about HM. That's why like a lot of people don't like it, is because it turns stuff that's supposed to be rare pretty into something that's essentially common. Yeah, this too, by the way, like that estimate is the ones you want to leave. The other estimate is like 308 to 380 something. You can leave a couple of those, but like I think I only have like 3 or 4, and they're solos, so I don't feel like shooting them down. I don't really care about Muley enough to go back and fix it. Like I did it for pheasants. I wanted to try to get another super rare pheasant because I thought it would take me more than 13 to get all the plumages. I mean, that's like fairly lucky. But Yeah, I mean for moose, I want to get a 300 plus SR moose because my only big rack super rare moose scored 299. Like I want like a 301 max score of anything but mosaic, to be honest. If I get a 301 plus mosaic, I'd probably like quit the game. Like I'm sorry, but the mosaic moose might actually be one of the worst rares in the game. I liked it for like a day. There's not that many. If you're doing ASCII, there's not that many zones for mule deer. There shouldn't be 20. There should be more like 30, but maybe there is only like 25 to 30. I would check multiple times. Yeah, I will, Kraken. I've seen a few people get them. I got 4 rares on my pheasant grind, and I got 2 were Mela and 2 were albino. I somehow managed to avoid the one that I wanted the most. What do you mean, Calvin? Like, do you want me to count them? I mean, I could count them. I've got all my zones. At least all the ones that I know of. I don't think I'm missing any. If I'm missing anything, it'll probably be like level 1s. Because I can get nothing. Andreas, that's exactly what's happening to me. So, yeah, appreciate it, man. But everything that I'm doing, like, I don't know what else to say. I've shown my files. It's just my word against theirs at this point. I don't have a piebald Euro Bison, actually. I have 1 rare Euro Bison, exactly. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that, Calvin. That's actually a that's a good suggestion. Because I've seen people saying that my HM is fake, and I'm just, spawning the diamonds in. So if I show all my exteriors, it will kind of, like, look, there's a level 1 right there. That's a solo. The actual herd here is another level 2 solo. Level 2 solo. Which lake should I go up here? I'm not gonna go to literally every one, but I'll go to like most of the ones that have outposts close. Yeah, my only Euro Bison rare is a melanistic female. Okay, so if you have all 2s and you have a 1 in 120 dime rate, you're not at all 2s. That's not possible. You gotta have something. You probably have like 10 zones, or like, well, not 10, but you probably have like 10 to 12 like male deer on your map that are like massive level 4s that you just can't find because the wolves are scaring them off for some reason. Unless you're shooting like 50 to 60 deer rotation. That's the only explanation I could have. If you just want a fox.hm, do it on Emerald Coast, but prepare to take like 5,000 kills. I've heard Scotland is really good for fox though. I think this is a zone. I think I spooked one of them, but I'm pretty sure this one's a solo. This one over here is the double herd zone that I actually thought about adding. There's another one, very small too. Another one. Another one. Dude, I have actually more ones than I thought. I mean, I guess they're not very rare. Yes, Kraken, did you find one? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's why you say Andreas, but it's like, if you're not doing HM, it's probably the best map to just get one. Yeah, there's something that you're missing, Calvin. For sure. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Because a 1 in 120 diamond rate, that's like almost no HM bet. Like, even if you had all 20, like, all big level 2s and, like, maybe 5 medium to small size level 3s, you would be at least at 1 in 50. And if you just cut out those 3s and only have, like, as realistically as big as the 2s can be, and you had everything that you weren't shooting as a big 2, it would probably be at 1, like, 25 to 30. I actually didn't realize I had this many ones, to be fair. I did shoot down a bunch of them. Well, I didn't shoot down the 2s to 1s, but I shot down most of my 3s. I had like 10 3s. That's probably where the 1s came from. Yeah, see, I'm telling you, it's not just me, bro. The leucistic pheasant males aren't real. There ain't gonna be nothing here because the lions. There's a 2. Usually the size 2s I would leave. Another 1, another 1. That's a 2. That's a pretty big 2. Yeah, basically, I probably have like 10 1s, I would say. I think I went to every lake that has 1s. There's no way I have more than 10. And the rest are all like 2s. I don't mind the albino, but I don't like it. How many are you shooting, Calvin, per rotation on Scotland? Like approximately. Oh, you shooting 9 zones. Are you doing drink zones? Or are you like using multiple different types of feeders? Alright, Vanessa, have a good one. No, stacking diamonds is what people use to help them HM. Stacking the diamond stuff doesn't really do anything. It just helps you HM faster. And especially with solos, it tends to help a lot. Well, I don't know how much a lot is, but it's definitely better than not stacking. But you can manage down without stacking as well. Yeah, if you're only shooting 12, that's why you're not getting respawns. You have to shoot like a lot. I used to shoot like 14, I think, and I would get sometimes respawn issues. I increased that number to 17 on average per rotation, and now I never had problems with the respawns after that. Oh, okay, that's what I was wondering, because I know a lot of people do that with the feeders. I just only used 8, because I got them in good enough locations. You know, honestly, I think getting every mule deer on this map to level 1 is probably not as hard as it sounds. 'Cause I have a lot more than I remember having. But maybe I'm just so used to fallow, because I didn't really hunt muley until recently. I swear I went like 6 months without actually like seriously hunting muley. It can be a little confusing edits. There's videos out there that might help you with that. That's basically what I did. Even on the maps that I don't, or even the maps that I have multiple grinds on, I leave stuff so I can go shoot them. Yo, what's up, Stranger Things? If you send another message, bro, am I it? Okay, I'm probably cut out. Great one lion for sure. The tigers already have cool furs and stuff. I mean, I definitely wouldn't say no to a great one tiger, but I think they can just do more with a lion. And I think the lion needs it more right now. I still think the game needs a great one lion more than it needs a great one tiger. Yeah, I saw the picture of that kraken. Did you end up shooting it? Well, I guess not if it's still on your map. Unless that was a different one. If you're talking about, wait. What was your last message? Are you talking about the 6 boar one? Because if that's that one, then yeah, I responded to that one. I said just don't worry about if you can get them in your main zones, like if they're at your feeders. Don't even try to manage them down right now. Just shoot them as you would. Just add them into the rotation essentially, and they'll manage themselves down eventually. It might take a bit, but you'll eventually get really small level ones. Like you'll get a level 1 to respawn. I've gotten level 1s in my main zones even. It just might take a couple, like, 1,000 kills to get them managed, but for now, you basically just have extra shooters. Yeah, pheasant time doesn't matter too much. You can just do whatever ones you want, to be honest. Shot the guy in the leg, bro. Yes, I didn't. He's already dying. Certainly hope he wouldn't die from a leg shot. Yeah, we definitely do. I don't know how there hasn't been one added yet. Yo, what's up, Buck? How you doing, bro? Yeah, Savannah's pretty good. It just needs a rework, and obviously needs a great one. I don't know how it's like. I don't know how they have a map that doesn't have any grindable great one species on it. What'd you get, Buck? Nice, Jonas. What a score, bro. Damn, that's literally exactly what I need, Buck. I need a cobweb for on anything. I'll take anything, but the classic rack would be the one that if I had to pick, that would be the one. You can pick whatever time you want, I reckon. I wouldn't pick a 3-hour time zone though. I feel like the 3-hour time zones. I don't know. I've never hunted them for pheasants, but the whitetail on the maps where they drink for less time seem to be not as consistent as showing up. That's honestly why I didn't do it on Mississippi, was because I didn't like the time. That's not bad. It's a pretty good size scoring super runners. I think I did something like probably like 400 kills on Moose this morning. Well, not maybe 300. 300 sounds more like it. And I haven't got a rare yet. I think I've killed every 3 on my map though for Moose. I'm pretty sure I don't have any more 3s. Why would he mod the Moose? He probably just plays the game. Yeah, there's the secret lake on Layton. Thankfully, I only have solo females there for my Moose. I only think I've gotten like, I don't know. You have to look at the number before and after. I think like 8 or 10. Not too bad. My respawns were bad at the beginning. Yeah, I added 2 more ones in. Well, I actually added 3, but the third one was by accident. I just shot a level 1 on accident. My God, I actually went 3 for 3 there. I don't think they were referring to me that time. Edits. Yo, what's up, Cork? Nice check. Do you mean the one on Quattro? Yeah, I'm just gonna time out that guy for like 30 minutes, bro. I'll leave 10 minutes. What's that? I do have Fez and HM. I actually fixed it. Why I don't want to say fixed it, 'cause that sounds different. But I made it a little bit better. I stacked a great one, and I think like 14 or 15 level 3 pheasants. I shoot way more than I should. But the diamond right now is pretty good. I shot all the level 1s that were small. Or all the big level 1s to small estimate level 1s. Yeah, Cork. I don't know. I don't know what time I'll stream tomorrow, but it probably won't be the same. Well, that's nice. Yeah, I think there's whitetail there too. The whitetail and the moose have pretty similar zones. So wherever you find one, you usually find the other. There's like a couple places you don't do that, but for the most part. Speaking of whitetail, I shot a 5 whitetail today on Layton to move one of my moose zones. And one of them respawned as a piebald. Like, where's that luck on my main whitetail grind, bro? He was like a really tiny level 2, though. On Saul's Weason, you definitely should go for the 0 to 1. 0 to 1 kg. I think that's it, the smallest one. I have like 47,000 harvests and like 178 great ones, I think. I get a great one like every 250 kills, which a little bit more than I thought, but I guess with the amount of times I get like a 50 kill grind, it definitely makes sense. But like when I'm doing HM, I literally don't claim anything. That's like, I guess it's some like magical spell for these people. Like, never understood that. It's like I'm probably missing out on like 5,000 kills per grind. Wait, what? I mean, the guy didn't say anything. You just asked to say my codex. But I mean, I told him exactly what it is. Yo, what's up, Noodles? How's it going, bro? Going good for me. Yeah, I've never even seen... Well, I've seen one in somebody's lodge. It was a male. It kind of looked like a common, though. I'm actually excited to, like, grind red deer one day, because I feel like the rares are going to be really easy to get a super rare of now. So, like, there's so many of them. Yeah, 8 seconds behind sounds too long. That's kind of crazy, but my rare luck is usually not the greatest, but with the like how common they should spawn, I statistically should get some stuff. Yes. I'm so used to doing morning grinds. I can't show my codex because they're gonna be fat retards in the official Discord server that are just gonna get an updated photo of it, and I don't want that to happen. But that's exactly what it is. I'm not lying about the amount of kills I have. They're like 47,000, maybe 46,500, something like that. I do. I actually only got one melanistic though, and like 3,000 kills, which is... They're supposed to be more common, so I guess not. I guess that's not normal. What are you guys saying? I don't know the lore. Yeah. Streaming is difficult depending on the hardware you got. How many kills in are you, Buck? I'm gonna say you're 18. You're gonna be the same as me, because you started off, I'm pretty sure, the same as me. I hope you don't go that far in, though. You can change your skin for the tents, yeah? It just, certain ones you can't put on there, like, obviously you can't use the wood or the metal. Yeah, my first 5, I think, were non-dupes, and then after that they all started to become dupes for, like, a streak. But that's usually how it works. Okay, I mean, 1040 is not bad, though. That's pretty normal. Nothing yet, Jonathan. Bro, I swear the chalk is like the most common one by far, so there is a chance that you do get 13 of them. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. Oh, I'm gonna catch up on the chat here in a second. Need to focus on finding these 2 deer because they won't have tracks. Don't say that, Kraken or Cork, because you'll get like 50 of them now. I said the exact same thing, and then it was literally the second I said something about it, I got a chalk. I think I went 2 without getting a chalk, and I'm like, oh my god, no chalk. And then the third one was a chalk. Nah, chalk is not worse than smolder. Cinder and smolder are definitely worse than ash and chalk, but I would say ash and chalk aren't good. They're just kind of mid. Okay, let me... Yeah, grinding boars is definitely good, Jonas. Oh, okay. Let me check, Ginger. No, it's like that too. And if there are people from my chat, the curses are like real, bro. Anytime somebody in my chat says I'm gonna get something and it's really bad, I always get that one. I guess I can. Works for me. I'm not gonna save it. Maybe that's the bug. Yeah, exactly. That's why like I don't want to like shoot them with the gun that's wrong. I like having a really crazy thing. And like pisses people off too. I actually don't have the Dusky Heart, so as bad as it is, I would take that. Oh, butterscotch and stipple. Yeah, stipple's my favorite, but butterscotch, I don't know. It's good, but like the boar hair makes it look weird. So it's not as like I feel like it should be #1 for me, but it's kind of like number 4 or 5. Yo, what's up, Immortal? Okay, Pedal Puff Heart Rack though. That's like one I want as well. Like, it's fine. Don't worry. Zoe will come in here any second and say you're gonna get a Dusky Drift with the Velvet Rack, and I already know exactly what one it's gonna be. Like certain people can curse me harder. Stipple's good. The fact that it's different on both sides is like kind of crazy as well. Yeah, Kraken said I get a chestnut bear, and I fucking got 3 of them in a row. That was about to be a 5-hour-long track. Yeah, that's just as bad. Hopefully it's not Dusky Corkscrew. I mean, that would take a, a Cobweb Corkscrew. Yeah, I think I'm at 6 chestnuts and I think 4 of one of the glaciers. I'm close. Okay, yeah, with 12, that's kind of crazy. I mean, to be fair, I was at 6 chestnuts in 11 at one point. I was also at 4 obsidian pheasants and 6. And I think I'm at 14 silver fallow in 35. And I think I'm at like 16 or 17 spoon rack fallows in 35. Yeah, I'm trying to get the other for 50/50. I don't have the oak yet. The oak 50/50 is really really cool looking. I mean, both of them are. Oh, so you literally just don't have the chestnut. Do you want the stipple cork? Because yeah, you don't have it, do you? I'm just trying to get literally anything with the cobweb enigma for hopefully a classic rack if I could pick one. Yeah, the speckle 50/50 is more rare, but I don't know. I still might like the oak one more. I really like the oak 50/50. The oak in general is just a good looking fur. No, Immortal, because you'll have to kill him eventually anyway, but you can leave him till last. Oh, yeah, dude, I love the Great 100. That guy's awesome, bro. It's like one of the only streamers I watch. I like lurking his stream all the time. Yeah, well, it's because the bottom right of Mississippi acts like the top of um SRP. And now that you have feeders, like herd managing boars or bears on Mississippi is like easy because you can just pull them away from like the rivers and stuff. So yeah, it's definitely like probably the second best map for bear. I mean, it could be the best, but I think the lakes are shaped better on Silver Ridge. So I would still lean toward SRP. I know somebody got a bear on Mississippi the other day. What? Oh, for like doing the HM? Yeah, I mean that's true. Like SRP is like the tried and true method, you know. That's like a lot easier to set up as well. But like I just think the lakes look better on SRP. Because I remember like hunting the bottom right lakes of Mississippi and I didn't like them too much. Pretty sure I got my piebald gray fox down there like 3 years ago. I think it was down there. Yeah, I would say so as well. But I'm happy that mine is a male because I can use him in the multi-mount then. If you have a female, you can't use him in the multi-mount. Wait, what, Jonas? Nice, Kraken. That's cool, bro. Well, because you can get multiple bears at one feeder, right? So like you don't have to hunt them in their actual drink zone. So instead of like running the coast and stuff on Mississippi, for example, and like the random shitty parts of the river, you can just like put them down and then hunt like basically 3 or 4 different places at one time. Yeah. I mean, I have a leucistic SR Gray Fox, but mine's male. I could. Are you me like? Do you have a Discord or something? I don't really. I'm not really any like big Discord servers on my actual account because yeah, people don't really like me in this game. I just like respawned or something. What do you even do in there, Kraken? Do you like get pictures and stuff? Speaking of lodges, when are they gonna fix that bug, bro? When you just like crash every 5 seconds in the lodges. The leucistic Gray Fox, like one of the best looking rares in the game in my opinion. Though I do like the piebald as well. The one that's like got the like white on its face and like the blue eyes. I think that one looks really good as well. Yeah. Okay, correct. I was just wondering. I assume that's what it was for. How's bear on this map? I would assume it'd be really bad. But like at the same time I feel like it can't be that bad because I've seen a few people get them. Wait, Kraken, what lodge, like, how do they show up? Like, what order do they show up? Because I moved them around recently. Is my second lodge the second one for you now as well? I won't say the names. It'll be, like, a bunch of random stuff. You should check the second lodge out now. They've all been renovated, but the other ones are just random diamonds and stuff. It might be the seventh one, then. Because I know I deleted a few of them. I think it is. It showed up like Sasika Safari like 7 when I made it before I renamed it. I mean, not anything important, but like they're getting better. My second lodge is like good now, which I don't want it to be. I want to be able to use everything in my main lodge, but the lodges are too small. You probably went into the lodge right away after you harvest it without killing anything, and that bugs sometimes and makes it not count. Nice mix. It's awesome, dude. Well, my second lodge now sadly has like 20 great ones in it, which I don't want it to have, but it has to. I will say I made a Spring Creek for my tar, like in fox and pheasant random diamonds, and it is like life changing because there's so many tiny plaques on there. That's like the actual only use for Spring Creek is to hold my tar diamonds and stuff, and like my level 3 female piebald foxes I get on the grind. Yo, what's up, Hunter? Yeah, like Sasika is like, or not Sasika, Spring Cookie is like really good for if you're like a waterfowl hunter, especially as well. I feel like that's the one time Spring Creek will be amazing because you can fit so many like class ones and stuff and like tar and fox on like the wall mounts. Why couldn't you be leucistic? Huh? You know, one thing that I noticed is weird as well. You know those like little mounts that are. Yeah, find a little bit. I do, yeah. If anybody wants me to tour their lodges that are on PC, I can do that. It's not even just the end of the stream. I mean, like, if somebody wants me to look at their lodge, I'll do it in the middle of the stream. It just might crash a million times. I think 15 is fine, Jinja. I would just say, but well, you need to shoot the amount you need to get respawns, because I feel like it's different per player. Because I know people that shoot like 5 and they get consistent respawns. Yeah, I don't know. I swear, like, bro, I was coping and saying that the reason why the African lodge is bugged is because they're working on it, right? And they're gonna make the lodge bigger, and then do another room and a second floor, and then the new room is gonna have the mounts the class 10 animals on the new African map. That's why. That's what's happened. 100% confirmed, legit. Definitely. I think you can straight up just mod this game on Xbox, Russell. I've heard people say that they do that, or not that they do it, but that you can do it. Whereas like PS4, I think is like, and PS5 is like nearly impossible, or maybe even impossible to mod. Yo, what's up, Rian? How you doing, bro? Yeah, it's definitely not happening, but I mean, a person can dream, you know? No, Jonas, I'm literally, they can't live without me. I am like their religion at this point. It's kind of funny. It's definitely sad because they're not even kids. It's like actual adults. But yeah, I don't really want to talk about it because the whole stream will become that then. But yeah, it's bad. Yo, what's up, Nolan? Yeah, I took like a little bit off. So if you've been gone, you didn't miss much. I took like a 6-day break or something. It's probably like 5 days. Yeah, legit though. Like the guy that started all of it got me monetized by fucking going to like streamers chats that have like multiple hundred viewers and like complaining about me and then getting their whole chat to go watch my videos. Like the amount of watch time I gained off that was incredible. Yeah. You just gotta try what works for you, Jinja. Yeah, I'm streaming quite early today. Maybe tomorrow as well. But when I do the 24-hour stream, or attempt to do a 24-hour stream on the 31st, I'll probably start it like an hour after I wake up, which could mean the stream could start at 5 p.m., it could start at 1 p.m., it could start at 3 in the morning. You know what? I stayed up yesterday for 22 hours, and I feel like I could have stayed up for more, so I definitely think it's possible. And I'm notoriously really bad at staying up for long periods of time. I definitely won't stream for like 2 or 3 days after, though. Maybe not 3, but probably like 2. That's not good, Kraken, because they are very rare. My average kill count for the Fox Great ones is going to be skewed because my very first Fox was no HM, and it was 3,600 males, I believe. But after that, when I HM'd them, I think my longest grind was 440 males. So I would say after I HM'd, the average is probably about 230 for the male kills. And I leave level 3s, 2s, and 1s on Salzwiesen. Mostly level 3s, though. I think I got 2 level 1s and like maybe like 5 level 2s, and the rest are all level 3s. There's not too many males on Salzwiesen. There can't be many more than 35, maybe 40. Oh yeah, that's right, because you're on PC for a bit, though. You can actually look at my lodges whenever you want. Yeah, no, it's definitely got some additions.
You gotta do a T1 compilation for New Year's of all the ones you got recorded.
Yo, appreciate it, Nolan. I actually planned on doing a top 25 video, or top 25 kills, like, for this year. The only thing that sucks is I lost the recording of my 50-50 tar, which would definitely be on there, but hey, I mean, the Bighorn Grey tar is a good substitute. If you close your eyes on, like, if you close one of your eyes, it's basically a 50-50. Yeah, man, appreciate it. What happened, Kraken, was when I deleted a folder, right, that had all my tar kill counts in it, and I think what happened when I did that was I think the clips of the Great One tar were in that folder. Because all of my Great One tar clips before July are gone, except for one, and it was my scars, which was different because it was in a different folder because it was a cool clip. It was literally in a cool clip folder because I didn't even know I found it. I did a grind for tar, didn't find anything, like, didn't check my zones before I went off, came back the next day, was looking for snow leopards, and found him in, like, a nighttime zone. It was kind of cool. It's the only time I did that. I can DM it to you, Cork. Appreciate it, Nolan. Yeah. I mean, how many pairs do you have on the island? Like, you can try to get more pairs by shooting them. Hold on, let me get the code. I'm gonna post it in the Discord, bro. If somebody else adds me, it's fine. Just tell me who your name is, so I can... There you go. Okay. Because I need to get the last furs. So no, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get every rack and fur for every Great One. Not every combo, but like at least every rack and every fur one time, and then obviously the combos I like. And I have everything for Mule but the cobweb fur. So I'm just trying to get that. I'll take it on anything. Like, they could give it to me without antlers, and I wouldn't mind. I mean, I'd prefer it with the classic rack, like I said, but... Oh, wait, did I say I was missing the rack, and then I said the cobweb? Yeah, I meant fur. I wouldn't mind a cobweb typical. Like I said, I don't really mind what it is. Just want it with anything. The ones that I got off stream, I got a couple fallows. I think 3 fallows that was yesterday. I got a birch moose spider rack this morning. I got a couple pheasants, which are in a video, and then a cobweb. Not sorry, not a cobweb. What am I saying? I wish it was a cobweb. Pedal puff with the corkscrew rack on Muley. Would you believe it? No, Buck. I didn't get a single. So my last 3 fallows have all been different. Well, one was a combo I didn't have. One was a cool thing, and then one was a combo I like, but I don't want it. I got a hooded, whatchamacallit, a hooded Irish elk, which is a dupe, but it's not a bad dupe. I got a painted spoon, which is the lowest scoring fallow deer spoon rack I've ever seen, bro. It scored like 274 or something. But like, which was weird because it was big weight wise. It was fucking nearly max weight. It might be my biggest one in terms of weight. But it was like the smallest thing I've ever seen. It looked like a typical rack. And then after that, I got the golden typical or the golden big rack, which is actually a combo I need. Alright, Cork. Yo, what's up, Sam? I'm doing pretty good. I don't actually mind the golden big rack. That's only my 3rd big rack in 35, which is actually not bad because I know people that have like 0 and like 40. I swear the big rack fallow is rarer than the typical rack whitetail. Like, no troll. That shit seems like hella rare. Apparently Kraken says he crashes all the time when he goes into my lodge, which is, you know what, the same thing happens to me. Yeah, I mean my first one was in 7. Was number 7. And I could have stopped there, right? Because I was missing a painted and a big rack. And I got a painted big rack as either my 7th or 8th one. The only reason why I didn't stop was because I want the Irish mocha, like, so bad. You know, I think the lakes on Scotland are weird. I think they hold their respawns well. So you might have shot them, and they all went to a different lake, and then that lake is just, they're just gonna keep respawning there. I don't know, that's how it works in some areas with the foxes, but... Yeah, the mocha blade I think was my 4th one. I've only got 2 mocha furs in 35. Like, what? That's so insane. Because all the furs have to be the same rate, right? There's no way that certain furs on one thing are rarer than others. Like, the racks maybe, yeah, but, like, the furs, no way. The fur went at 420. That'd be sick. I swear Muley are, like, the only great one I consistently go over 300 for now. Every other great one is, like, 150 to 250 kills. Whereas like every muley seems to be 300 plus. But yeah, that's what most people are like. I mean, recently I got lucky, right? Like I got that 15 kill grind and I got a 150 kill grind. But yeah, like other than that, they're like my first 5 were all like 1,000. And then after that they've all been like 350, 400. That's genius, Kraken. So can't ban you for saying that because that's a prediction. Or snuck in the free 6-7. I don't think they're that rare, Cork. I swear I've seen level 3 chamois make diamond before. I don't know if that was a bug, but I swear I've seen them. If it's a level 4 female, though, I think is really rare. Because I think the female rares, or the female diamonds in general, are really rare. If they can still make it. I haven't seen one in a while. You haven't missed anything yet. What are you looking at, Throw? Are you in my lodge, or are you looking on a map? Yeah, that's crazy. I swear that chamois don't even troll that often. I think you just got like unlucky, like really unlucky. Oh, yeah, no. Dude, don't roast him, man. He's been there. He's been there since the beginning. He's been there for like 6 months. He's perfectly hidden too, and I don't see him when I walk in. But yeah, I mean, I don't have anything else to put on those tiny plaques. I've thought about moving, you know, the wall when I first walk in, like right, the super rare wall. I thought about putting my black and red tar in place of the Axis and the albino kudu, right? And then just moving the Axis into the room, and then opposite the other Axis. That okay, yeah. I didn't even read the chat, but that's what I'm gonna say. That's what I was planning on doing. It is. I want to wait and look because I think my Axis deer populations on the whitetail typicals in the very back room in the back right. Unless it could have bugged and disappeared. That happens sometimes when you're looking at lodges. Yeah, got like a bunch of war dogs, bro. But yeah, I think I'm gonna like put another Axis deer there for sure. I feel like most of my Axis deer population is unlooked at too, though. So I could have something else. Like I hope I have like a big albino somewhere, or like another super rare. Nice, Jonathan. Speaking of, bro, I actually fixed my pheasant HM. Well, like I said, I don't want to say fixed it. I just like got a great one and then stacked it. And then I think I stacked like 14 or 15 diamonds. I don't know. It's been a few days since I did that. And then I think all of my ones now, I might have missed one or two, but I think most of them are like the small estimate now. But then I got the last 4 I needed. So I didn't even get to take advantage of the godlike HM. Maybe they'll just stealth drop another fur because there's only 8 of them. Come on, add one more. Randomly one day. Okay, you're the first person to ever say that, I'm pretty sure. But hopefully you get the obsidian. Okay, you know what? I'll say this. I changed my mind on the obsidian. It is not the worst one anymore. Because the garnet is fucking horrible in the game. I am sorry, that one is so bad. The wings are good, but other than that, it is literally just an obsidian with a red head. And it's not even like a red head, like the ruby or whatever. It's just the pheasant head. No, the Morganite is good. How do people like hate the Morganite? The Morganite is top 5 easily. The Morganite is better than the Emerald. It's better than the Garnet. It's better than the Obsidian. I don't think it's going any higher though. Okay, I'll agree with you on well, Emerald isn't even bad. I don't think any of them are truly bad. Well, I mean, maybe the Garnet is, I'm not gonna lie. And the Obsidian. Dude, it looks good. The Morganite looks awesome. Y'all are just haters. I will say the Pearl is the best. The Sapphire is probably the best. And they're basically the same thing. Just the one is like got a white belly and the other one doesn't. And the citron. If you want to, Thrill. It's up to you, bro. I mean, you've got time. I mean, the new map didn't really add much for you to get. Like, I guess you can get some Great One boars if you want some Great One boars. But, it's like... I actually like the citron. It was my favorite before, but it's probably third now. I think I like Sapphire and Pearl better than it. I definitely like Pearl better than it. I don't know about Sapphire. Ruby is actually really good. I'll say it. Ruby is quite good. I was actually impressed how good Ruby was. On what species, NK? Because like, I mean, it can happen. Like I said, it's just really unlikely. You can get unlucky with HM still. You can also you can get lucky without HM. But hopefully after. Okay, I can't speak for Muley though, because I feel like my first 5 grinds were all over 1,000, and my HM was like 1 in 11 or 1 in 12. Like, it wasn't as good as yours, but it's still like other grinds where I have an HM like that. It's still not that much. So I feel like Muley are just weird. For pheasant on Sauls, since the population of them is going to be really small, I definitely think that you should leave the very small estimate level ones, and I wouldn't recommend leaving anything bigger. I feel like you have to get every single one to like a tiny level 1 in order to like get good HM on that map. I'm actually kind of glad I chose Quattro because of that. I thought the wings on the Pearl were nice. The wings on the Pearl like reflect the light. That's why I like it as over the Sapphire and stuff. Like they're like fluorescent, I think is the word. Like, they look really good. What are like how HM'd are you, Nolan? I like the citron at first just because, like, not so much because it was good, it's just different. Yeah, my Muley aren't showing up either, bro. So I'm with you. I only got 1 in the last couple zones. My respawns are probably, like, bad. Or the wolves are, like, getting to them. So I do have a new pack of wolves that's probably respawned. It's probably just respawned, like, an hour ago. Or, like, it could have just respawned, like, 2 seconds ago. So I killed a whole pack of wolves. They were annoying one of my zones. And they usually take a while to respawn. If you only kill, like, 5 of them. Yeah, okay. How many do you shoot per rotation on Sauls, though? Because I've heard a lot of people say that HM on Sauls is bad, but it could also just be a skill issue. Oh, I think I taxed that before I started, like, grinding them, because the only diamond I had at the time was my caramel, and I liked the snow fur better, so I wanted to tax one to just see how it looked. Which is, like, kind of unfortunate now, because I don't even tax the max score diamonds anymore. Unless they're rare. The Spring Creek is, like, there's nothing gonna be in there, bro. It's just a bunch of random shit from, like, the tar grind, and, like, the fox grind, and maybe a couple pheasants here and there. And, like, maybe a couple golds that I taxed when I was, like, 2 days into the game. Because I was looking through my stuff, bro. I have so many random, like, bronzes and golds that I taxed on, like, the first day I played the game. Okay, 10 to 15 is not bad. So that's what I'm assuming the issue that most people have is they shoot, like, 20 like I do, right? I shoot 25 on Quattro. But like I feel like they probably do something like that on Saul's, and then they have like 5 pheasants. Because how many male pheasants on Saul's are there? Does anybody know? It's probably like 50 or 60, right? I feel like if you're shooting a third of your like pheasants on the map, it doesn't matter what you get them to. The HM is probably pretty bad. That's why with foxes you have to be careful with how many pairs you shoot on Sauls. Because if you shoot too many, your HM's gonna suck. Unless you get them all to like once. Is there 60? Okay, yeah, so exactly. It's like if you shoot 25, you're shooting more than a third of your pheasants. It's like you gotta shoot at most. Like I feel like 15 is pushing it. Like I feel like 15 is the most you can really shoot. Like, if you shoot, like, 20, I feel like that's too much. I feel like that's half the reason why my fallow HM is good. Because the amount I shoot. Compared to, like, maybe other people. Yeah, if you stream when I'm not, like... You know, not streaming myself. While, like, I'm not sleeping, then yeah, I'll watch. Yeah, there's gonna be some random stuff in some of those lodges, Cork. Like, I found, like, a bronze coyote I taxed randomly. And, like, a female lion that was, like, it was a tan. It was, like, a bronze. It wasn't even, like, a rare. Dude, I kind of want to hunt wood bison one day, bro. Their rares look so cool. Like, I don't have any. Yeah, that's what most of mine are. Like, there's so many random stuff. Like, so when I first started playing... Yeah, I challenge you to set up the fucking moose grind you've been putting off for like 3 months now, man. Let's get on to it. It won the vote fair and square. And you've been scamming it for like, I swear, at least a month now. Maybe a month and a half. That was before you reset your account. Oh, okay. Yeah, 7 to 9 is not a lot. Because there's, what, probably 65, 70 male boars? At most, there could be like 50. I don't know. I think I've counted between 60 and 66 for me. Depending on how the respawns go. So I'd say you probably want at least 45 of them. Right? Yeah. To be level 1. No way that was only 3 weeks ago. That feels like it's been like a year. Oh, that doesn't seem that many. That seems... I feel like there's more than that. I counted way more than that. I mean, when you're managing with feeders, you just want to find spots where you can get, like, every herd on your map, basically, and then just leave, like, 2 or 3 per feeder to shoot. Yeah, I feel like there's not a lot, but I feel like 50 seems a little low as well, right? I swear I had, like, 60. I think I think I got up to, like, 66 at one point. Maybe I'll recount. Maybe I was off by 10, I guess. Maybe I, like, accidentally counted females. I feel like 50 is... Yeah, if there's only 50, bro, you gotta get basically everything to level 1s. Like, you probably can't even afford a couple 2s. A moose is the biggest predator in the Hunter Call of the Wild. Nah, it's not hard. You just gotta, like I said, you just gotta leave, like, Yeah, experiment with the locations, find where you can get most of them, and then leave like 2 or 3 males. I would say like 2 males per feeder is fine. If you have like 1 male at some feeders and like 3 at another, that's also fine. What did you send me? You could also just manage them down at their drink zones if you wanted. Like, it'd be a lot harder because the locations, but you could like use the drink zones to manage them, then just like actually hunt them from the feeders later on. You didn't even get a good picture of it. Yo, what's up, Cash? I have probably about 3,100 boar kills, I'd say. And I think 18 Great One boars. Hold on, I'm gonna get the notepad. I don't know if it's 17 or 18. I think it was 17. It was 17. It is. But your picture taking skills kind of suck. Yeah, we were kind of joking though, the grinder. Moose is definitely not a predator. It is cool. My HM on boars is like insane. Probably gonna be lower than that. I thought it would be like 150 per boar. What do you mean how much I HM them? They're all the ones that I don't shoot are level 1. Which I think you have to do that on Scotland. Oh, don't worry. It's in the same spot with your silver. Oh, I shoot 15 to 17 a rotation, depending on the respawns. They have been pretty consistent, like respawning though, so I think 17 per rotation is probably the accurate number. It only took me like, what, like 650 to 700 kills? Which is like not, it's fairly short, but I mean, I've seen people do it in like 1,000. My starter map was pretty lucky. I had like probably like 10 ones to start with, as well as 2 initial spawn 5s. Yeah, for boar. I feel like it was my fastest managed grind. Because wolves took like a few thousand, I'm pretty sure. Like, I can't accurately count because I don't claim the kills. Unless I can't go off my codex, but it definitely felt like it was. It took me like 3 or 4 days straight. And I got way more kills per hour on wolf than I did on boar. Okay, of course. There's gotta be a wolf here somewhere, bro. They like respawn in the same zone again. How many foxes do you even shoot, Kraken? Did you think you got one at like 10 kills and it bounced away? I mean, that'd be kind of funny. 32. Not bad. We gotta do probably 100 times. 100 times that. But you spawn 2 level 1 males in the same rotation. Be like, what? Imagine if that was in an exterior zone, you'd be like, it's like half your HM right there, essentially. It's like 5% of your exterior foxes as level 1s instantly. Yo, what's up, Asher? How you doing? Okay, but you can stack 8s on the foxes because there's not very many of them. Said I even stacked a couple 7s with the weight estimate up to 33 pounds. I'm doing pretty good. Doing a bit better if this Kaba Benigma shows up pretty soon. Oh. So you got the ones not even stacking. I guess, I mean, at the end of the day, it is just RNG. Also, I'm not gonna lie. After I bought the 10,000 bullets I have in my 300 right now, buying ammo on controller is like a cheat code, dude. You can get it so much faster. I thought you were like setting up on pheasants. Yeah, okay, let's check this out. Which one do you want more? Well, you've actually gotten good wolves already. So just do wolves again. Because it's probably smarter for you to do boars, so do wolves. It's like you got all the good wolf furs already. Well, not all of them, but you got like most of the good ones. The Scarborn and the Hollow are kind of good. But you got the best 3. And then Battlethorn's kind of just there. But Battlethorn, it's like, was my first one. So I kind of like that one as well. Yo, what's up, Jack? Okay, but Hollow is good, Scarborn is pretty decent, Gravehide sucks, Frostbite sucks, and Vanguard is just the worst one, so you're pretty good there. Of course, nothing here, let me guess. Where's the wolf at? Where's the level 7? Oh, wait. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just dumb and missed him. Where's the level 7 red-brown wolf? No, Vanguard is not worse than Frostbite, but I think it's not. It's just a worse version of Twin Soul, so it's probably like the 3rd worst one. I think it's better than. I think it's better than Gravehide, Frostbite, and Battlethorn. Maybe it's better than Battlethorn. 7 zones to shoot on is probably not enough. And 7 zones, like, have them all is nowhere near enough. I mean, I guess if you're shooting like $4 a zone and you're like not HMing, that's probably fine. But yeah, I wouldn't. I would recommend getting at least 8 to 10. And if you're not doing HM, do even more. Okay. Well, I'm kind of curious. I want to check this out now. So there's nothing here. If that wolf is there, bro, the red brown, I'm shooting with a 300 AR. You know what's crazy is there's more in the second lodges. They've started migrating to the second lodge. The chestnut bears and the silver spoons are like second lodge material now. Dude, I got 2 on the same lake in Medved like 6 months ago. I got an albino and a melanistic, like each on one side of the lake. It was like so cool. I was actually kind of like bummed out at the time they weren't males, but like now I'm like way more happy that they weren't, that they were females and not males. I also got a female charcoal melanistic that I did a grind for on this map. I do want to grind for a acromela female one day. Yeah. You know what pisses me off the most too? Is these like people like that accuse me all the time mention that I never get dupes. Like what? Because I did it one time where I didn't get a single dupe. They think everything is no dupes. It's like actually annoying. It's like, bro, the only thing I get is dupes 99% of the time. Like even when I'm first starting, I'll get like dupes and dupes and dupes over and over and over. Okay, of course there's no the herd that has the potential jumper, if the zone has one, isn't here. Well, I don't argue with them because I'm not even in there on my main account. I just go in there and laugh every couple of seconds. Like if I'm ever in a bad mood, I just launch up the official Discord on an alt account and look at the message, and I'm like, thank you, Jesus, for not making me as dumb as these people. I am truly thankful for that every day. Yeah, that's good, bro. The female rare wool is like more sought after than the males now. Yo, welcome back hunting. Yo, what's up, Kyle? How you doing, bro? It's gonna be a little difficult. I'm doing pretty good. I mean, I'm at a point now where I shoot like piebalds and like dilutes, for example. Not piebalds, but like piebalds for fallow and whitetail and stuff like that. And then like dilutes for mule deer. If they're not a level 5 or like a level 4 with a potential diamond rack, I just shoot them with a 300. Nice. Yeah, both mine were both my rare female. Well, all of my rare females were before the great one was announced. Yeah, I don't know if I answered Kyle, but I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, no, I don't either. They started filling up the other lodges too much. The good thing about the boar, though, is you can put them on the small plaques. That's why I always tax rare, like, tar, even if they're, like, silvers. Because they just fill up lodges, like second lodges and stuff. I think there's like a wall of snow leopards diamonds in my second lodge. There's like 10 in one room, and they're all from like probably 30 minutes. Not all within 30 minutes, but they're probably all within like 2 days. Nice, hopefully you get that. I don't have an albino whitetail diamond, but I have a piebald. I only got 3. Cork. I only got 3 albinos in 17 boar great ones, and I only got 1 Mela. And that 1 Mela was the super rare. I nearly shot with a 300. Nice, bro. That's good. Pretty good diamond rate. Honestly, like, for most players, anything like 1 in 15 and under is, like, amazing. Like, 1 in 25 is, like... I feel like 1 in 25 for most people is even really good. But I feel like 1 in 20 should be, like, the standard now. Yeah. It's because you're HM'd now, so you're not going to get rares. It's like how they... That's how they do that. Or if you do get them, it'll be the occasional, like, level, like, 2 that spawns in. That guy looks like a pre-true rack muley. Like, I don't know if you were here earlier, but I was messing with my moose this morning. Because, like, when I got that great one... What am I... What the fuck? Okay. At least he died in my tent so I could claim him. So, yeah, when I spawned that great one, I was mid-stack. And I stacked the great one and probably, like... Maybe like 13 diamonds, 14 diamonds. I don't remember the exact number. Well, not diamonds, but level 5s. And went down and shot my last like 20 level 3s, and it took a bit. But what was I gonna say? Oh my god, I'm so fucking retarded. I just like completely forgot what I was saying. Bro. Oh. I actually, like, genuinely forgot what I was saying. I don't even know why I was talking about moose, bro. What the fuck made me talk about moose? Yeah, I know, but it's about rares. Oh, okay, sorry. So I was stacking up my moose on my HM. Or I was to HM them a little bit more. And in the process, I'm like, okay, I have to walk around look for solos anyway. Let me blow out a couple zones I don't like to get them to move. So I shot 5 whitetail from a zone that was in one of my moose zones, right? So I had to move somewhere else. And bro, one of the fuckers respawned as a piebald. 5 kills and I got a piebald whitetail. And it was a small 2, but like, bro, it's been 2,000. I've got 1 piebald and 2,000 kills on my actual grind. Like how? I swear they know when you're HM'd and they give you less rares. Like the devs can like just sense it. But I don't know, 'cause some zones or some grinds I get really good rare rate. But others I just never see a rare. I mean, 5 troll 9s in a row for wolves is... I guess it's like, wolves it's probably more likely than anything else, right? Yeah. I don't know. Now that's what happened. Like I got 2 leucistic muleys ever, and one was a level 3 silver, and the other was level 2, and like both of them spawned with diamonds. Hopefully you get them then, Kraken. Which wolf do you even want the most now? Oh, nice, Kyle. Which one did you get? Like I didn't claim, I didn't like count something. I definitely didn't count the 3 before, right? Well, let me go make sure that I even claimed them. I was in like some, like, really losing my brain for a second. Oh, nice, you got a good one. That's like everybody's favorite. Okay, I don't see any bodies. So I definitely was behind on the counter. Should be good now, though. That's pretty good. For wolves? I mean, that's better than most people's. That's probably like a top 1% HM there. Oh. Is it? Okay, I haven't even done the challenge yet. Because I've been waiting for it to get 100% so I can actually just use them. They fucking waited. I swear they waited to put it out until I had all the boars. Because they know, bro, if I was grinding the boars, when that shit was out, it would be 100% in a day. Yeah, that's what I saw. I see the, like, I don't know, how do I say, like, the preview of them. Hold up. After I finish this rotation, I'm gonna go shoot a boar. Because I had to pass the harvest check. I was gonna shoot some boars on Quattro when I was doing pheasants for that, but I didn't have an actual gun to shoot them. I hunt 3 at Wolfhead. So, I mean, it's not crazy. It's probably because the new purple gray, like, fur or whatever. I thought there was supposed to be, like, I was expecting them to be, like, red and stuff because they'd be Christmas themed. Yeah, I'm gonna go kill a boar, bro. What if I go on there and the first one I kill, and what if it's a great one? Like, what if I didn't check my other zones and there's a great one in the first zone? I failed every harvest check. Let's go. You know what? It's time for a change in my gun skin. I've been using the same shitty gun skin for, like, forever. On what even is it's the latent camo, right? I think I put the latent camo on there. Some shit. Oh my god, it doesn't lag anymore. Okay, no, it's Quattro apparently. Wait, what? Which one do I have? Where am I even at? Which one is it? Hello? It was a latent, okay. Thought so. Yeah, I'm gonna put the new one on when I go get it. I haven't killed a boar. The wolf one was the same way, but like at least with the wolf I was missing one fur when they released it, so I still like had to go out and well no, they released the wolf one right away, didn't they? Nice, Kyle. I used the orange one on my 223. It looks really good. The orange and black goes well together. The only one I have other than the orange one is the blue one that came with the Son of Baton one. I'm not really a big fan of it. It didn't take you that long to HM your wolves, did it, Kraken? Let me check this freaking jumper zone first, though. I swear there's got to be something there, because my respawns have been so bad. Nothing yet, Burb. Yeah, but I mean, if you're getting a diamond rate like that, like what? You said you had like 14 diamonds and like 250? Something like that? That's good. Especially without the solos being managed. Like, that's better than like most people's Wolf HM. Yeah, like that's definitely better than most people's Wolf HM. Oh, yep, told you. You think you're going, bro? Diamond in the exterior. Or what the fuck is going on in the Discord chat? What are you guys waffling about? Oh yeah, I used to use the pink one, but then I changed it to the snow leopard, and I kind of like it because it matches my thing, my glove. I've never had one that made it, but apparently they can. It's just like really, really rare. Because I've gotten probably what? My wolves were like 25. It was like 25 or 3,500 kills. I don't remember. I'd have to add everything up. I feel like it was 3,500 though for everything. I remember it being a little bit longer than Boar's for like less great ones. There he is. Sorry, buddy. Oh. Should I kill him? Should I kill the rare solo wolf? Hey. I'm sorry. Hey. Ow, he bit me. Ow. What an ass. Sorry. Buddy, you might have to die. You better run. You better run. You better run while I'm giving you the chance. Bro, you better run. I'm giving you the chance, man. Hey. Giving you it long enough. You better run. I'm sorry. I love you. I botched him. Well. Yeah, you didn't like that, did you, buddy? He's annoying me, bro. He almost killed me. Oh, that's right. I'm going to do the boar. Dude, he was annoying me, man. Of course, I hadn't taxed it. It's a level 7. have like 50 of them from the wolf kind. I do feel bad for him though. I can't lie. Maybe he'll come back as a great one. Could you imagine if he respawned as a great one? And then the great one was my pet? Also, to be fair, I think I shot him like 6 times. So he probably he probably wouldn't have even. I mean, I definitely botched it because I didn't get a vital, but I'm pretty sure I shot him like 4 times as well. Man, what happened to my feeders, bro? Ain't nothing even there. Hey, this should be. It could be in their zone now. There's a few times. Yeah, exactly, bro. I actually kind of want to play the Hunter Classic again. Like, I don't like the game, but it's kind of fun. It's just the starter scope and stuff is so fucking bad. And, like, half the guns, if you kill something with the wrong gun, you don't get money. So you can't even, like, gain money. I've contributed 0. It doesn't even matter. Yeah, no, the game legit feels like malware, bro, when you first open it. Fucking stuck. A level 3? What kind of fucking bum am I? Alright, well, it doesn't matter which one I kill. But you guys both can. Oh, fuck, you have to actually get credit. Oh, well. Okay, we'll go to the next zone. Yeah, I've got a few red browns. I don't know how I botched him. I shot low. I shot low, but he was, to be fair, about 3 inches from me. So that's probably why. But, dude, he's about to kill me. Kind of feel bad. I missed the pet wolf, but I gave him plenty of chances. Plenty of chances. Where's that mink? The boar ain't even here. Oh, wait, that's a piebald mink, right? Fucking turn the thing off. I've been killing a bunch of fucking minks here. Is that a piebald? Where'd she go? It is! Yo! I'm not, like, dumb, right? This is the same lake I got my, my diamond at. I wonder if the respawns stay at this... Dude, that's sick! I kind of want to keep it alive. This is my new pet. Step on it. Where's the other one? Yeah, that one's normal. That one's boring. Wait, that's actually... Wait, that means I can get rid of that fucking shitty mellow one in the multi-mount. Because the mellow one's just like a normal one. Yeah, no, the minks aren't very intelligent in this game. I think that's it right outside of my tent. I don't think I could shoot this one 6 times. I think they die, like, instantly anywhere. Oh, hey, there's the 5 you were talking about, Kraken. Or whoever wanted me to get the 5. It's fucking annoying, though. It's behind the hill. Oops. Bro, what? Okay, apparently I wasn't 0 to 164. The number is just there to be there. I don't know when I'm doing more multiplayer. My map is private, bro. I'm sorry. If I'm ever in a multiplayer session, though, then feel free to join. But that's only if you're on PC, because no crossplay in this game, unfortunately. Maybe that mink will be back. I actually miss hunting the minks. Of course, it's a different zone. Nope, I gotta bring the 5. The 5 is the one I want. Maybe there'll be a 5 down here. There's not even a single board down there. I do not miss changing the time 5 million times a day on these things. Okay, I know why the other one's not coming into the zone. Because it's in a zone that I need to change the time to drink time first. But that doesn't explain why these guys aren't coming in. Yeah, no, I probably spooked them. Because the thing that's in this with the feeders, right, is half the time when you go to the tent, you spook them because they're on the way to the feeder and you just don't even realize. There he is. Because I know this one, the zone that this guy's in, it drinks here, but it fucking eats somewhere like in the middle of nowhere. Oh, there's no food in that one. That's probably why there's nothing there. They were 0 to 164. There we go. Last ever diamond pig ever killed. Well, I mean, I guess he could troll, but I swear the troll like boars are like actually quite rare. They don't happen very often. Yeah, there we go. View rewards. Oh, does that mean I get it right away? I don't even have to do anything. Yeah, no, I know, but like when they don't troll very often, right? Oh, max score, yeah, no, for sure. Even max score super rares, like I've seen some like bums get them, dude. I can't. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't do that. I can at least change the color. There we go. And we're back onto the mule deer. Yo, nice, Emily. Which ones did you get, bro? Nah, it is. I actually like this gun skin, bro. The purple. I'll use it for a bit. And it's snowing because it's early. Yes, it's very purple. Bears. Ah, those are both combos I don't have. Well, actually, all 3 of them are ones I don't have, but I definitely want the cobweb typical. I would prefer the cobweb classic, but like I said, I'm not gonna complain. Give it to me on any rack. The first kill from the purple gun. Nice mission, or nice hunting. Yo, what's up, Smixy? Christmas is pretty good. Wait, what's the actual color? Is it actually lilac? I didn't even look at the color before I put it on there. I'm so happy this doesn't lag anymore when I go into here. Like it used to. Oh yeah, it's polished lilac metal. Nice. I wish I could get some of that right now on Muley. I mean, if I could get that on some other species, but on Muley, not so much. Nice, then, man. Let's go, dude. Yeah, that's not a great combo, but I mean, I want the cobweb for. That's the only thing I'm missing, bro. How does everybody get the cobweb? I swear, like everybody gets it like 50 times, and there's always like I always miss out on like the most random one until last. Like the last moose I needed was birch, and it's like, dude, I see so many people get birch moose. Yeah, I got my moose this morning when I was stacking. Yeah, that sucks when that happens. Where are the deer? I'm just kidding. I'm not even gonna change the time. These ones come in when I exit the main menu. Hopefully you got him, Kraken. Hopefully you get another wolf. It's only been what, like, oh, I mean you told me how many kills it was. I would have only guessed it would have been like 100. You've been grinding like crazy. My moose diamond rate before I stacked was like 1 in like 10, something like that. I don't know. I've only shot 20 after I shot him down. I would assume it'd be like something like 1 in 5 now. Maybe 1 in 8. I mean, I got rid of like 20 level 3s. Most of them came back as 2s. A couple of them came back as 1s. One day I'll do some more moose on stream because I still need my favorite combo. I haven't counted my mule deer dime rate in a while, but it's like 1 in 6, I think was the last time I counted. And I didn't change my HM at all, so it's probably the same. I feel like my mule deer just like randomly died. Like all of them. I don't know why they're not coming back. Okay, I want to go till I get 400 kills, and then I'll probably end the stream. But if people want me to look at their lodges and you're on PC, then I'll look at them before I end the stream. But I'm gonna stop shooting when I get the 400 kills, unless I get the great one before then. Did you change anything, Kraken? I mean, I guess you added the wolf and a couple of diamonds, I'd assume. Yeah, they're all like little small level 2s. I think I have 2 or 3 big level 2s, and then the rest, I actually had a lot of 1s. I probably have like 10 level 1 muleys. I found quite a bit of them. A lot more than I thought. But like muley, to be fair, are like pretty easy, I would assume, to get level 1s of. I mean, I've got level 1s that spawned in my main zone before. I don't know if I can go to 420. That's pretty long. That'll be like another hour. It'll be a little bit longer. My kill rate isn't as good when I'm streaming. Oh, yeah. I didn't count the other one. Did I? No, I think I did. Well, it depends on how many. Have you managed your solos or not? Because if you're trying to manage your solos, then you should stack as many as you know can get. But if you have already managed your solos and you're just shooting some herds, then just manage until you shoot the other herds down. For Moose today, I did a great one plus, I think, I don't remember exactly, 13 or 14 fives. So I would assume maybe the same. Maybe you're like 15. Depending on how many shooters you have, though. Because obviously you only have 15 shooters. If you have exactly 15 shooters, I'd say go to 10. But, I mean, it took me like 4 hours to shoot down all my, like, my 23. It was 23 level 3s. That was it. And it took me like an hour, like 4 hours to get rid of them. Oh, if you only have 5 solos left, and they keep respawning at the same lakes, then you might not even have to stack, dude. If you got them, like, in spawn traps, then just leave them there. That 2 looks pretty big. I don't think that guy should be here, but I'll leave him for now. Nice, Buck. What are you trying to get them to on Scotland? Are you going for all 4s or less? Which I would assume, because I did all 4s. Well, I have like 3 5s, I think. Maybe 2 now, because I remember getting one of them now. But I feel like on Scotland, you have to get them all 4s, maybe a little bit less. I would honestly. I don't. For me, the HM hadn't. It didn't really matter too much more from when I went to like 1 in 10 to where what I am now. That's not good hunting. Yeah, all 3s would be impossible. I mean, getting a lot of 3s would be very possible, but only level 3s is pretty hard. I don't think it'd be impossible. It would just take you like a ridiculous amount of time, and the return probably wouldn't be worth it. Red deer on Scotland. Of course, you have to just be walking right next to the other ones, right? You can't go off and do your own thing. Okay, you get it. Bro. Invincible. Bro, I shot right through him. I was just... Bro. I'm killing this fucking grouse. Oh, you're coming at me? Okay, well, apparently you get to live. Actually, I'm not wasting my bullets on you with this gun. Here you go, have some of that, Mr. Grouse. Fucking being annoying. I can't hit the fucking grouse with the gun. With the 300. I can hit the pheasants with the 300 and the ducks. Whatever the fucking the grouse are. Never. Especially the ptarmigans. I don't know what it is with the ptarmigans and the hazel grouse. Can't hit them. I can't even hit them with the fucking shotgun half the time. I feel like the pellets just go through them. I would go to 4, but if you just want to get like a crazy diamond rate, then go to 3, because it's not really that difficult. I mean, it is, but it's not like going to 3 on red deer, for example. It's like really difficult. I don't remember. Hold up. I'll check what my max score one was. I feel like his estimate was literally just 42. It might have been 41 to 42. What left do you have like to shoot down. I see, because I mean, once you like at a point, you can't really shoot down anymore. You're probably just getting unlucky. Nice, Buck. Yeah, my max score one was 41 to 42, so I'm assuming they can't go to 43. I mean, I guess that would make sense. They can't really go higher than they can score. It's like the max score pheasants are 28 to 29, I think, and they score 29.8 as max. I don't think it would matter too much, Kraken. You'd probably just make it worse, because you'd kill like a solo and it'll probably come back as like a 9. And then it'll be annoying to find it. You gotta like really commit to it. I don't think I claim these. No, I mean, for Muley, mine are all like 300 and like plus basically. I've gotten two under 100 and one that was 150. That's where did I claim these guys? Yeah, I did. I don't know what I'm thinking, bro. Yeah, that's what I assume most people do when they're HMing is they don't realize that they have solos in their main zones, and then they shoot them and they bounce away and respawn bigger. I should be Emmeline. I don't know what time though. My most recent wolf, I didn't get any respawns. It was literally the only zone that had something was the Great One Wolf zone. I feel like my wolf. Sorry, not my wolf. My mule deer is the only grind that the average per Great One is like more than 1,000. If you exclude red deer and fox because they'll be skewed. Wait, I don't know. I don't. Nah, not over 1,000. I meant over 500. Because most of mine, like I feel like my fallow is like average of like 150 to 200. Same with boar. Wolves are probably like an average of 200. Like whitetail are probably like an average of like maybe 250. They're a little bit worse than other stuff. Moose seem to be like 200. Red deer and fox, if you exclude my first grind for each of those, are definitely over 100. Or definitely like under 200 per Great One. Yeah, I wanted to stream early because like my sleep schedule is still bad and I'm like getting really tired now, for example. So like if I had waited till 5 again, I wouldn't have streamed. Alright, Kraken. Have a good one, dude. Hopefully you get something good in the last rotation, though. Oh, it's past the time. That's probably why they weren't here. Okay, I don't really care about the pressure. There we go. Actually got deer here. You might have jumpers, Kraken. All three of those are pig rack vibes. I mean, if you're not getting respawns, that's usually what happened. Maybe. I don't think all of them would be solos in your zone mixing. Maybe a couple. Alright, Kraken. Have a good one. Yeah, probably like this rotation, then one more before I go. I mean, I'll look at lodges if people want me to look at lodges, but... Still lagging, bro? What's going on? You like console like lagging, or are you on PC? Yeah, I know the stream is fine, but I was wondering what, like, it's like his computer, like if he's on a multiplayer server, if that's lagging. I'm about to hit that doe. Don't think I've shot a mule deer doe yet, and I don't really want to find out what actually happens when I do. I've heard it's not bad though. I've heard they kind of just are like fallow. Yeah, that's what I've heard basically. It's like fallow kinda. Because fallow does that usually. Whereas like whitetail and moose, bro, they seem to like, you just get a new zone. I try so hard not to kill a moose female. I almost killed one today. But thankfully I didn't. Thankfully they don't insta drop with the double lung. Pheasants, surprisingly, I've heard most people like don't have problems with pheasants, but I killed a female pheasant one time. I mean, I think I killed like 3 total, and a new zone happened, but I found the new zone because it was fairly close to one of the main zones. It's like maybe like 400 meters away. I just like spotted out in the distance and found a new zone. So I just shot it down to like 1 hen, and it hasn't respawned since. And the males went back to respawning like normal. No, my zones are fine. The only thing I didn't like about the zones were the locations. But to fix the locations of the zones, I just changed the time to... Well, for this one, I changed the time for wood bison zone. For this one, I did 4 to 8 because I got elk and bear there. And for this one, I changed the time to wolf time. And then I just shot 4 and blew out the zone and moved it somewhere else. Yeah, no, don't do that. That's gonna cause more trouble than anything. I tried that one time, I think with moose, and that's how I figured out that don't fucking shoot a moose cow ever. Like when I was like 6 months ago when I first set up my moose grind, I'm like, okay, I'll try to move it like that. And yeah, it wasn't very good. If you're doing it for muley, it's probably not that bad. But if you try that on whitetail and stuff, it's gonna end pretty badly. I still wouldn't recommend even try it on muley. The only problem is if you have other zones there you like, they're gonna move as well. I've also noticed that the zones tend to stay together. I had 2 solos here and a herd, and then when I blew that out, they both moved here. And so I have 2 solos and a herd there now. Well, I got more than 2 solos because I had like 5 before, which I'm actually thankful of, because these lakes, surprisingly, these 2 lakes are so bad. Thankfully, this lake finally stopped getting jumpers, because I got a jumper there and it respawned as level 2 when I left it. And I think that level 2 jumper that spawned there was the 10th deer in that zone, and I don't think that the mule deer can spawn more than 10 in a zone. I think they max out at 10. Yo, what's up, Tropics? I'm gonna end stream when I get 400 kills, so I'm gonna do one more rotation. I'm not gonna stop in the middle of the rotation, so it'll be more like 4, like 10 probably. Depending on how many respawns I get. Yeah, I try not to shoot other things when I'm doing that. Nice, Buck. You're like flying through it, dude. You're gonna have them like HM'd like before 1500 kills, and like I would Red Deer are probably like one of the more like difficult ones to HM. I don't know. Red Deer, they feel like they're easy to HM, but they at the same time they're like awkward because they're like they take so long to die. There's a good amount of them. It's like kind of like Moose, but I feel like Moose is fairly easy. I used to think Red Deer was hard, but for me it's not. But I think it's pretty decent. Scotland might be a little. I haven't tried on Scotland. Scotland might be easier. Oh, hey, you respawned. Where are you going? Yeah, I mean that's pretty normal. Once you're like to a point. Yeah, I just spent like 1 million yesterday on ammo. So I got 10,000 bullets in my 300. It actually didn't take that long to buy it all. Because if you're on controller, you can just double tap like the X button, for example, or like the A button, and it buys it. You don't have to like keep on PC. You have to click down with the mouse and press enter or whatever to do it fast. Well, that's the thing is the way HM is, it's a bunch of like nonsense basically, right? Like what people are meaning is the HM isn't going to be as good because there's not as many males. But that's not true because you can counter that by going lower. Right? So like if everything's level 4 on both maps, you're probably going to have better HM on K, right? But you can fix that by getting a couple threes, like going maybe like 10 to 20% threes. So like I it could be it's harder to get better HM, but it's like it's not impossible. But like then again, there's like 100 or something males in Scotland, right? It's like 100, 110. That's a good amount. That's like how many moose are. There's probably more or similar amount of male red deer on Scotland than there is moose on Leighton, and my moose on Leighton HM is amazing. So it's probably somewhere like something similar. Then they're like black bear. There's only 50 black bear males on SRP, and like it's not just me. So many people have like 1 in 5 dime rates on them. It's just because you gotta like counteract the population by getting them to go lower. Oh yeah, no. It should be. There's no reason why it wouldn't. Like all fours should be more than enough. Like even if they're like fairly big fours, you should still have like a 1 in 10, I would say. Maybe 1 in 12. Especially if you have a lot of threes. Like if you have maybe 10 threes and like 5 twos or something like that, that's gonna make it crazy. I don't know. I think I had 32, but I've heard people have up to like 40. It just depends on how many like double herd zones you get, or like a solo with a pack. So I would say between like 30 and 45. It's kind of depending. Yeah, you should be able to get a 1 in 10. I don't know. I did the test with all 4s. It's like I know on Tay I got like a 1 in 6, maybe 1 in 7. But I have like maybe 3 5s. The rest are all 4s and 3s. But I have like a lot of 2s. I probably have like 10 to 15 level 2s. But there is a lot more deer. I guess it's like more likely that I'll have level 2s. Yeah, I mean, when I had like mine managed to 4s and like a few 5s, I would get occasional 3s and 4s on my main zones. I haven't seen a 4 or a 3 in a while with what it is now, but I've seen a couple 4s recently. I see a fair amount of 5s, like maybe every like 50 kills I get a 5. Probably more like every like 30. I actually see them pretty often. Yeah, you might have like another solo somewhere, but I think I had 32 or 31. It's been a while since I've counted. I know I have all of them though, because I've searched every lake they can be at like 5 or 6 times. I do have one that's not discovered on my map, because it's solo at Copper Bowl, and I tried to, like I was ATVing around there looking for solos, and I spooked him before he could get to the zone. But he's like a level 4, so I didn't even bother shooting him. So I don't even need to get the zone. Yeah, maybe one day they'll add it to where like you can transfer your data. That's like a thing that a lot of people have asked for, so maybe they do. Like I feel like that's something they definitely should add at one point. No, it definitely can't be. It also can't be that hard to add crossplay. I feel like they're just like, they don't really want to do anything that people want. Like there's all kinds of games that have crossplay, like in ranging levels of development. Yeah, I mean you're gonna get 3s and 4s. Like unless you're like HM to all like 3s, you're gonna see them a little bit. Like even with all 3s or less, I still probably get a 4 maybe every 100 kills. I don't see any 3s to be fair, but I did when I was HM to only 4s. Welcome back, so. What happened? Like, why is Zafalo bad? Like, do you know? Or is it kind of just whatever? Yeah, that's the. I have a lot of zones that only have $1 usually, and they used to have $2, but that's because they bounce between the other zones that I shoot at. Like sometimes I'll have a zone that has $2 that usually has $1. Sometimes I have a buck or a zone that has $1 that usually has $2. So you kind of just gotta like find the zones I guess they bounce between up and set up on them. That's what I did. So like I noticed I had like a lot of zones that I would shoot that had $2, right? I'd shoot a buck and it bounce out to a different zone, and then yeah, I noticed that, and I started to set up on all those zones that happens at, and then those are the zones that I grind. Like that might fix it. But if you're just not getting respawns in general, maybe you have to shoot more. Maybe like one of those players that have to shoot like 20 to get respawns, which I would hope not, because that's quite a lot for Tay. Yeah, I just pick the zones that manage down first. I don't pick main zones first because I don't want to pick a main zone and be like, oh yeah, this zone's so open and good, I'm gonna use it, and then it just has no fucking respawns ever, and it just becomes like an all doe zone. So like I wait to pick my zones until I'm like stacked, and to like if something stacks first in that zone, I'm like, oh well, this zone just got a level 5. It's my new main zone. Nice. Let's go, bro. Hopefully you get a bunch of 9s. What am I reading in the Discord right now? Nice. Have you gotten a max score one yet? Have you gotten like a 24 scoring one? Hopefully you'll go. Hopefully you get one of those soon. They shouldn't be too rare. Do you know what your like diamond rate is? How many kills per diamond? Well, if they're solo bouncers, you shouldn't be shooting solos. But if they're bouncers like from this herd, say like I get, you know, bucks that bounce to this zone, right? From the herd. If it's something like that, you just gotta go kill it. There's nothing you can really do to fix it. I mean, if you shoot a, well, don't not a shoot a zone, but if you get a zone to 10 mule deer, like any mule deer, right? It's like $3 and like 7 does. It won't get any respawns. They seem to cap out at 10. So if it respawns at a zone with $10, or not $10, but 10 deer, you can kind of just leave it there if you really don't want to deal with it. And that zone won't get any more bouncers. But yeah, there's nothing you can do to fix them, sadly. It's just a thing in the game. If they're solos, you just don't shoot the solos. Oh, I mean, 1 in 30 or 40 is not bad, dude. That's what I started out as. Actually, I started off a little bit worse, and I still got like 3 great ones. They weren't good grinds. I mean, one was 2K, one was 800, and one was 600, but it's like, that's not terrible. That's definitely good enough. Way better than 200. Hopefully you get him soon then. 1Ks feel like, I don't know, people get a lot of, there's like a lot of indifference on Bear, I guess I should say. Like, some people seem to get like 500 kills every time with HM or even without HM. And there's other people that don't HM and they get like 15k kill grinds. Like, Bears don't seem to be very consistent with the numbers. Some people get like hella long grinds, some people get basically like not even a grind at all. They shoot like 5 bears and there's a great one. Yeah, I would say level 2 fallows are good. You can leave a couple level 3s that like max out at like 150 as their top end estimate, but even then, I wouldn't recommend that. I don't think it's that hard to get them all down to 2s. I feel like it's one of that. Fallow are probably the easiest one to get them all down to 2s on. Fallow or Mule, I think. I have to take a guess. Moose also aren't bad, but took me a while this morning to get those last few down. I don't know if there's a perfect number, but I would say between 5 or 7. When I was first doing my Fox, no HM, I only shot 5, and I didn't get a single like pair that bounced off. But when I did HM, I got 2 more pairs that joined the island, so now I'm up to 7. But I do get one that bounces off, maybe like every 50 to 60 male kills. So I haven't tried 6. You just gotta find like that sweet spot where you don't get jumpers, I think. Because even with 5, I was getting fairly fast respawns. I was only getting maybe like 30 kills like per hour for males, but I mean that's a kill per minute if you count the females, so it's not even that bad. Now I think I'm getting like 45 to 50 male kills per hour. You just go find the pair and shoot it. Which is hard if you're not HM'd, but it's easy for me because I just go find a pair that's got a male that's a level 4 or bigger. And if the pair that jumps off respawns as level 3, then that's honestly probably better because then I'm not going to get any more jumpers most likely, and I added something to make the HM even better. And since the map is only a third the size of a normal map, it's pretty easy to find them. But mine always go to the same spot on the river or one of the lakes. Like, I don't know if you're visualizing Saul's Reason, there's that big giant lake in the bottom right. It's like on the edge of the map border, kind of. And then the river down by it. Those are the places I get the jumpers. They literally don't go anywhere else other than that river or that lake. I don't know why. They're just like, I think that's probably where they originally came from. And they're just trying to return home. It's not good, Emmeline. You shouldn't do it, but it's not as bad as like a whitetail. Like it usually just kind of respawns in the same zone, or occasionally will swap with another male that you killed. I probably killed like 10 fallow doe, and they just keep respawning in the same exact zone. But I do claim them now. That's up to you. You can leave it or claim it. I've done both, and it's the same result seems to happen. It usually just seems to either go, they just respawn in any zone, the same one usually, or like sometimes it'll swap with a male, which is bad. But if it's up to the male that you already shoot in the rotation, you visit every. It won't really do anything then because the amount of males you shoot per rotation remains the same. And how often fallow bounce between the zones, I don't think it would be that big of a deal. It's probably happened to me, and I just didn't notice it because of that. No, the doe, I swear the fallow doe genuinely have bigger, like, hitboxes than anything else in the game. Like, the amount of times that you hit them and you aim nowhere near them is, like, crazy. There's many things that it could be, Hugo. It could be that you're doing the rotations too fast. You're not killing enough per rotation. Or they are respawning and they're just going to a different zone. Or, which happens a lot, the whitetails seem to just be bugged with the respawns. Like, if you're killing, let's say, 20 per rotation, taking you maybe 15 to 20 minutes to do that rotation, and you've checked all your exterior zones, you're probably just getting the respawn issue. Which I don't know why it happens, but it seems to be like a whitetail thing. Okay, this is the last one I'm checking. Then I'm gonna go. There we go. Alright, Kyle, have a good one, bro. Appreciate it. I'm gonna go claim this guy and then probably leave as well. Very tired, probably gonna go to sleep in like an hour. Which is why I streamed earlier. Because I probably wouldn't be able to stream at all if I didn't stream early. That level 2 I should probably kill. That guy's awfully big for level 2. I just don't want to spend like 3 hours trying to kill just him. Sounds like the only real big one that I've seen so far. And I'm pretty sure he's a solo. Yeah. He was part of the herd. I tried to manage him down, but... Well, alright. Gotta go. Appreciate you guys stopping by, everybody. Have a good night. Good luck on your grinds. See you guys tomorrow if you're here.